With less than a month left before the postseason begins, the Spencer County Bears are making their final push for seeding in the district tournament. Tonight, district foe Woodford County has traveled to Taylorsville in a matchup of two teams going in opposite directions. Woodford County, winners of 3 in a row. Spencer County, losers of 2 in a row. Do the streaks keep going, or do they come to an end? We'll find out together in about 2 hours right here on GHP Sports. Hello, friends, and welcome to Spencer County High School. He is John Hutchins.
Yep.
I am Bo Bruner, and we are here with GHP Sports to bring you another night of Lady Bears basketball. And, John, here's what we know. The Lady Bears are going to either be the 2 or the 3 seed come district week.
Yep.
They cannot get the 1.
Nope.
They cannot fall to the 4.
That's right.
So, they're going to play this team that we're seeing here tonight, Woodford County.
Yeah.
Woodford County cannot get the 1. They cannot fall to the 4.
That's right.
So this game is locked in. This game, only thing that really is going to come out of this is if Spencer County wins or loses, are they going to wear a white uniform on that game, or are they going to wear a blue uniform?
That's right.
It's are you the home or are you the away? It really doesn't matter. And tonight, the Bears got a big-time uphill battle to climb with this newly improved Woodford County squad.
Yeah. I got to kind of chime back there, when you had your little hello friends. I like when you do that. You get your little Jim Nance impersonation going on. It's like we're opening up for the Masters or something like that right here. But no, it really, Bo, tonight.
Wait till I give you the better than most on a 3.
Better than most, that's right. Hey, I have a T-shirt, or used to, somewhere that had that on. But anyway. But, no, what you're talking about, 6-1, half a dozen the other tonight, really, for the Lady Bears. Of course, I'm sure the Lady Bears would really like to be able to get back on the right side of that win-loss column and get kind of some things back on the track and everything. But, in all seriousness, Bo, this is a game where if you've dealt with the sickness that the Lady Bears have dealt with, you dealt with, some different injuries and different things throughout, the season, now's the time, okay, let's get a good workout in. Let's not really show too much because, like you said, this is the team that they're going to play. And what it's going to boil down to, like you said, Spencer County wins, they're going to be the 2 locked in. They lose, we're then going to be tied with Woodford County, which would boil down to an RPI situation. We could still lose this game and potentially be the 2 seed.
Yeah, we'll actually be a half a game ahead, but they have to play Anderson Friday night.
Which likely we know the outcome of that. And so I'm assuming the 2 losses to Anderson County for them. We have the 2 losses to Anderson County. We beat them once. They beat us. If they beat us tonight, then we're sitting there where the RPI is going to decide the 2 or the 3. And so it's still Spencer County in the driver's seat right now with the way everything's going. But, of course, there's a lot to be seen tonight and a lot to kind of wonder what the outcome will be.
So these 2 teams met, John, back on December 6th.
Yep.
A win by the Lady Bears. Tonight for them, we'll lock up 2 seed. That was a 1-point win back then. So never know what could come of this. Spencer County is going to be they're down 1 player for sure.
Yep.
They've got 3 coming back from the flu. We don't know how long they can go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a pretty short bench over there for Coach Howie. It could be a little different tonight.
Yeah, and that difference isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you find out things that'll really surprise you as a coach, that you learn things about your players, you see different things that they can excel at that you've never really put them in that situation before. And so, like I said, tonight's a good night for just a good workout for these girls. See what happens. You lose, it's not that big a deal. Again, it's either a black uniform or a white uniform. You're still going to play the same team, still on the same night of the district tournament. And so, really, yeah. Let's just have fun with this one.
And before we cut away, I do want to say this. As of right now, it looks like the boys and the girls are going to be playing on the same night in the district tournament on that Wednesday night of district week. And we need to go over to Anderson County and fill that gym up.
Yeah, that's right.
For 2 games, exciting back-to-back for the
cover
boys
up
and
that
girls.
ugly red.
Yeah. So we're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, our players to watch, and we'll look at this much improved Woodford County squad. We are about almost 14 minutes away from tip-off. You're watching Lady Bears basketball on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Country Mart in Taylorsville has the finest selection of freshly butchered meats, produce, and all of the other ingredients to make your mealtime a victory. If you're running short on time or just don't feel like cooking, Country Mart is the only place in Taylorsville to get delicious Champs chicken. Dine in or take it to go. Your family will love it. Make sure to use your Country Mart card to save on food and earn points at the pump. Country Mart, your local grocery, proudly serving Taylorsville and all of Spencer County for over 50 years.
For over a century, the People's Bank has been assisting our community with their financial needs. The key to that success has been the close connections we have made with the people in the community that we serve. Come in today at our main office located in the historic downtown Taylorsville at 23 West Main Street, or at our branch located at 5511 Taylorsville Road in Fisherville, and see how we can serve you. The People's Bank is proud to support the efforts of our local athletic program. Go Bears!
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. 30th District basketball tonight, John. Spencer County Lady Bears will be taking on the Yellow Jackets of Woodford County. And, John, no longer is this district Anderson County, Spencer County, and then everybody else.
Yeah.
This Woodford County team, they've steadily improved in each year under Coach Eason. She took over just 3 short years ago, and every year their win total has gotten more and more and more. And she's building a good foundation for that team to build on for many years to come. And look at their roster.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get to that in a minute, but that roster, I mean, there's babies on there.
Yeah, and that's something that we've been wanting that, Bo. We've been wanting that not only from Woodford County, we've been wanting that from Collins to see them come back in. We've been wanting that from Shelby County to see them come back in. You know, and it's not that we don't appreciate, getting some wins here and there from some of these different teams, but it still boils down to the fact that, Bo, that competition does so much for you when it comes to preparing you for late in the season. And you look at the boys' side.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's 4 teams that's dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 of those aren't going to make it to the region. That would be nice to see that on the girls' side, too.
Yeah.
And it used to be that way.
Yeah, but what it is going to do is the teams that do advance from the 30th district are going to be that much more prepared. You have to play these district matchups. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's why we're here tonight, is this was a makeup game, and it had to be rescheduled. So here we are, 6 p.m., ready to go on a Wednesday night, just because this game had to be played. And getting that level of competition up from all these teams helps bring that other team back up, helps create that iron sharpens iron type of an attitude with these teams.
I hope there's a big crowd watching at home. There's something under a couple thousand here today.
It's something under.
Yeah, something under there. But, we'll make it work. So let's look at our players to watch, John.
All right.
For Woodford County, we're going with junior Haley Gordon. Now, Gordon has been a staple in this Woodford County lineup from day one that she stepped on campus. She's averaging 16 points, 7 rebounds a game, looks to score from anywhere on the floor.
Yep.
The ball will be in her hands most of the night. And although the Lady Jackets now have other scoring threats on the floor, they will go only as far as Gordon can take them.
Oh, yeah. And like you said, we've gotten to see Haley Gordon play for the last few years, and she always has been that bright spot, that player out there that, other coaches prepared for, that, you pretty much went into that game against Woodford County and said, okay, anybody else can beat us but Gordon. And so now that, like you said, Gordon's getting that help around her, it's just made such a difference for this Lady Yellow Jacket team. But Gordon herself shooting 48%, almost 49% from the field. She's just shy of 30% from three-pointer, 73.9 from the free throw. And, Bo, she's the second leading rebounder on the team. I mean, she'll paint your fence, too, if you need that done. I mean, she's going to take care of every single aspect of the game that needs to be done. And that alone is worth having on your team, because so many of these teams come out here and they suffer not having that all-around utility player that they need, that they can have in different positions. You know, you end up with somebody in foul trouble, Gordon can slide down. If you need her to be a shooting guard, she can do that. If you need her to be short corner, you know, like a stretch four or something, she can play that spot. And so having that utilitarianism from her is a huge, huge thing for Coach Eason.
And for the Lady Bears, another junior tonight, John. I'm taking Braylon Cundiff, and here's why. Cundiff is the Lady Bears' leading scorer at 11 points a game.
Yep.
But, John, the last 3 games, she's only averaging 2 points per game and missed her last 14 threes.
Yeah.
But you know what I always say, shooters got to shoot.
That's right.
And Cundiff is not only a good shooter, she's a great shooter. And I think Coach Howie is going to try to get her some shots, open looks, both early and often, and try to get her going, because she has to be a scoring threat on the floor, as tonight, Kayla Basham not available.
That's right.
You know, we got 3 coming back from sickness that didn't play the 2 games against Anderson and Grant over the weekend. So, you know, it's a real short bench. As we look out there right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's like 8 players out there on the floor. And or maybe 9. I know he did call up the freshman Stickdorn again, and she's going to get some run too.
She will.
I mean, Coach Howie has got to have Cundiff has got to find the scoring column again, and we all know she can do it.
Yep.
We've seen her do it several times. She's a streaky shooter. When she gets going, it's nothing but net.
Yeah, but like you said, when she gets going, I mean, she's going to drain that thing every time she puts it up there. I mean, easily one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter on this Lady Bears team. And like you said, Bo, shooters got to shoot. And a lot of times, you know, we've seen it with the boys, we've seen it with the girls. She just needs to see one go through. If she can see one go through, get that little bit of confidence back, that's going to be huge for her. And to be honest with you, Bo, knowing that 2 points a game for the last 3 games and her still be averaging 11 points a game, that shows you what type of threat she is when she's gone.
Now let's take a look at the Yellow Jackets. They're 7-5 on the year, 3-2 in 30 district games. Spencer County leads the series 12-3 in 15 all-time meetings, including the last 10 in a row and 12 of the last 13. The last Woodford County win was January 24th, 2020, and that is the only time Coach Howie has lost in his coaching career to the Yellow Jackets. They're coached by Latier Eason. She's in her 3rd year at the helm in Versailles. She played college ball, John, at LSU, played under in the Final Four at LSU under the great leadership of Van Chancellor, Hall of Fame college coach. After college, she was an assistant at Kentucky State before moving on to Woodford County, and she has a 23-43 career record. But as we said earlier, don't look at that and think anything negative, because this team has improved each year. 2 wins her first year, 14 wins her second year, and so far this season moving to better that on the year too. They are definitely one of, if not the youngest team in the state. 1 senior on the team, along with 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and 2 8th graders. Coach Eason says they play extremely hard. They're very coachable. John, they crashed the board with a vengeance. They got that 30 rebounds a game average that you like to talk about, and they got 4 players that average over 5 rebounds a game, and also 3 players averaging double figures in points, and that has not happened at Woodford County since 2017.
Yeah.
They're led by our player to watch, Haley Gordon. Next up is freshman Taylon Wade. She's made a splash in her first year at Woodford County, averaging almost 11 points, a little over 6 rebounds a game, plays well beyond her years. Her addition alone to this Jacket lineup is what's helped them push them to the next level. As we got a little early rendition of the national anthem there.
Yeah, kind of caught us off guard there.
You got the lone senior of the bunch, Jasmine Williams, is one of 4 returning starters. She's averaging 10 points a game, is the leading 3-point shooter on the team. She's long, athletic, cause issues defensively on the floor. sophomore Caroline Gribble. This is a tall drink of water, John.
Yes.
And she's also a returning starter, 7.2 points, 7.2 rebounds a game. Beast on the glass, good post player. She's not afraid to battle. And she just had one of her best games of the year 2 weeks ago at Anderson County, where she poured in 13 points to go along with 6 rebounds on 5 of 7 shooting against one of the better interior defenses in this area.
Yeah.
Junior Emma Ruby, another multi-year starter for Woodford County, 6.4 points, 2.2 rebounds. Facilitator, John, on offense. She can shoot. She's making 31% of her threes, but she is the calming presence on the floor for Coach Eason. And then also sophomore Evie Hall is another interior option for the Yellow Jackets. Usually the first player off a very short bench. She's averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds a game. These 6, John, are going to see the majority of the playing time as production drops off pretty sharply after that. So we're going to take one more quick break, and on the other side, we got Woodford County at Spencer County. Now only 3 minutes away. You're watching Lady Bears basketball on GHP Sports.
The Cooperative Extension Office is here to serve all residents of Spencer County with educational and research-based programs. We offer programs for youth 5 to 18 years old through our 4-H program, where youth can make the best better. We offer free soil testing, and if you love to get your hands dirty, consider becoming a master gardener. We also offer programs for prevention, wellness, and individual family development, or you can check out our homemaker groups. We are located at 100 Oak Tree Way off Highway 44 in Taylorsville, Kentucky. Come in and see us or check us out on our website or Facebook.
Do you know the Heirloom Traditions Company store is now open? You can get everything you need to update your home both inside and out using the incredible all-in-one paint and all-in-one stain. There's lots to enjoy here, and check us out at 33 Progressive Drive, Taylorsville.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Getting ready to start here, 30th District basketball. John, this is the second meeting between these two this year. Spencer County won 35-34, close one back in December. Thanks in large part to Lily Hughes. She had 11 points, 8 rebounds a game. And, John, I fully expect another big game here tonight. Again, when they meet, then again in the first round of the district tournament. Pretty much all tonight's game, John, is, and we've talked about this already. What color uniform are you going to wear district week?
Yeah, pretty much. And, like I said, it's a good workout for both teams. Because I'm sure Woodford County's even going into this game with the same type of mindset that, win or lose, we know we're going to play Spencer County in the opening round. Just depends on the color of the jersey. But it's a good opportunity still to work out and try to see some things from the other team. And really, Bo, I think that's what the game comes down to, is either one of these coaches going to tip their cards and let the other one see kind of what they have working.
We're going to turn it over to our public address announcer, Miss Roxanne Perry, and she will have our national anthem and our starting lineups.
Welcome to tonight's 30th District matchup between the visiting Woodford County Lady Yellow Jackets and your hometown Spencer County Lady Bears. Would everyone please rise, and men, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. And now for your starting lineups. First for Woodford County. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 1, Taylin Wade. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 5, Evie Hall. Starting at center, a sophomore, number 11, Caroline Gribble. Starting at guard, a junior, number 14, Emma Ruby. And starting at guard, a junior, number 22, Haley Gordon. Head coach for the Lady Yellow Jackets, Latier Eason. And now for your hometown Spencer County Lady Bears. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Braylon Cundiff. Starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Lily Hughes. Starting at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 5, Gracie Brown. Starting at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 35, Ava Rocky. And starting at forward, a 6' senior, 00, Holly Johnson. Head coach of the Lady Bears, John Howard.
With Kayla Basham out, John, you've got Holly Johnson, Braylon Cundiff, Lily Hughes, Gracie Brown starting in her spot, and Ava Rocky, the starting 5 for the Lady Bears. And for the Lady Yellow Jackets, it's Taylor Wade, Evie Hall, Caroline Gribble, Emma Ruby, and Haley Gordon. I'm going to, when I said under a couple thousand, I'll say something under 100 here.
Well, I mean, it's a harder ticket to get than the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Tap won by the Lady Bears. Hughes has it, top of the key. We're going to see a lot of different people run the point tonight, John. Hughes gets into the lane. Good pass to Johnson. Tries to go to the shorter Rocky in the lane. Got to take that up, John.
Yep.
Now Rocky up top. Gives it up to Brown. Gracie to Cundiff. Cundiff turns it over. It's taken away by Gribble. Johnson battles, gets the steal. Goes up. Misses. Rebounded by Rocky. He'll stay on that end of the floor. Rocky will reset the offense. Man-to-man by the Yellow Jackets. Now Cundiff picks up her dribble between the circles, goes right side to Rocky. Rocky looking down low. Gives it up to Cundiff. Cundiff dribbles into the lane. Shots up off the glass, no good. Johnson battles for the rebound with Gribble. We're going to get a held ball. It's going to go to the Yellow Jackets.
Johnson working hard under there, Bo, these last couple shots.
One trip down the floor, got a steal and a rebound.
Two.
Yeah, two rebounds.
Yep.
Wade in the middle. She'll take it back out. Ruby on the right wing, looking down low. Goes in the corner to Gordon. Down low to Gribble. She'll go to work on Hughes. Uses the elbow, try to get around. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Cundiff. Lady Bears off and running. Cundiff all the way into the basket. Layup is no good. Rebound hauled in by Hall. Quickly up the court. Rocky going to pick up the foul. Going hard for that one. I think Rocky took the worst end of that.
Called on number 35.
She did too. Her first,
Rocky,
team's
that's
first.
her first, team first.
Get a 5-second call. It's almost like the Bears knew that play, John, that inbounds play, because every person that come off a screen in that, they had it covered.
Yeah, they did. Beautiful defense there by the Lady Bears.
You mean these guys do prep work? We're not the only ones?
I didn't get much done for this game. I ain't afraid to admit it.
Rocky from the right wing. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson dribbles down the corner, back out, picks up her dribble. Looking down low, nothing there. Gives it to Brown, she travel.
Yep. Just over 2 minutes played already, Bo. A couple turnovers for each team right now.
pass picked off by Gracie Brown. Brown to the short corner. Tries to go back up top. Swings it to Rocky. She's got to be ready to shoot, John.
Yep.
And Coach Howie quickly goes to Mercer. Brings her up to the scorer's table. They're going to call Gracie Brown for a foul. Battling down low with Gribble.
Yep, it's going to be her first, team second. First words from Coach Howie as Rocky come off the floor was, you got to shoot that.
Gordon back to Wade. Wade, the freshman, has Hughes on her. We'll get a foul on Addison Mercer.
It's going to be her
Basket
first.
is good by Gordon.
Team's third.
Gordon, 74% free throw shooter. Steps to the line, tries to complete the three-point play, and she does.
Lady Bears 3 missed shots, 2 turnovers, and 3 fouls, Bo. So not numbers that we want to see in those columns right away.
It's not how you dot the stat book, John. Bears looking for the high-low, not there. It goes out to Mercer. Corner 3, good. Ties it up. Ruby in the middle. She'll take one top of the key. Back iron, rolls around, no good. Ball tapped, hauled in by Mercer. Howie wanted to go. Cundiff crosses the timeline, picks up her dribble. Goes to Hughes. Hughes dribbles into the lane. Out to Johnson. Cross court. Mercer from the other side for 3. It's short. Hauled in by Gribble. Quickly up to Gordon. Gordon all the way to the basket. Turns. Goes back to Ruby. Ruby in the lane. Right hand shot. No good. Hauled in by Hughes. Bears running the other way.
Yeah, and that running, I think, is what Coach Howie wants you. Right now, not really having much of a, your typical point guard on the floor, somebody that can handle the ball well. And if you can run, you can get people out of position. You can take advantage of some mismatches, but you got to do it quick.
Brown from the free throw line drives, shots up off the glass, no good. Johnson got a hand on it. Now Brown's got it. Out to Mercer. She'll try another 3. No good. Rebound by Gribble, or Gordon. Mercer has no hesitation when that ball hits her hand when she's open for a shot. And I'd like to see some other Lady Bears take that, John.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Addison come in, immediate effect on the game.
Wade in the lane, traveled.
Thank you. Yep.
John, we're 4.5 minutes in, and we're not going to break any records tonight. 3-3. Just so everybody knows, the over and under is 55 or 85.
85?
Probably dropped to 55 by now. To Brown. Held ball, be Spencer County ball. In that situation, John, Brown was forced too far out to make that pass.
Yeah, you don't want to make those passes when you're only 3 or 4 feet apart. That's where you got to try to find somebody else.
Cundiff to trigger in. Goes back out to her. Corner 3. Air ball. Ball rebounded by Gribble. Stick going up off the bench for the Lady Bears. Checking in the next dead ball. Gordon across the top. Bears switch off. Cundiff on her to the free throw line. Back up top to Gribble. Thinks about the 3. Now looks to work on Gracie Brown. Goes up. Left hand. No good. In the lane. Hauled in by... Could have been some extracurriculars in there, John.
Might have been.
Stickdorn and Rocky checking in for Mercer and Hughes. Good minutes there by Addison Mercer.
Yeah, it was.
Stolen away by Brown. Brown leads the break and loses it out of bounds.
But I think it was
went off of Gribble's leg.
foot, yeah.
Easton's pleading her case, but that's she can come up here and see the replay if she wants.
Yeah. I understand the argument, and I would be making the same argument too.
Stickdorn now running the point for the Bears. 8th grader. Goes left side to Rocky. Guy had Johnson for a second down low. Now they go lob, high-low. Johnson up and in.
Good look, quick pass. That's what Coach Howie needs, things to happen quickly on this offensive side of the ball.
Spin move by Wade. Pick up a foul on Johnson.
Is it going to be Johnson? No, they're going to get Gracie Brown with her second. Team's 4th. It's another one of those situations, but we see it from time to time. We would like to see Gracie just plant her feet and take that charge there rather than trying to move around with her. As Wade came into her, she easily could have gotten that call. But after a short rest, Lily Hughes is going to be back out on the floors. Gracie's going to have to wait till probably more like the second quarter to come back in with those 2 fouls, Bo.
Wade, good-looking shot, John. Makes both, only 47% from the line. Rocky from the right wing, looking down low, gives it to Johnson. Johnson looks for the delayed break, not there. Cundiff drives, turns it over. Picked up by Wade. Wade all the way down, bounces off Rocky, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson taking it the other way. Pulls it back out to Stickdorn. Gives it up to Hughes. She surveys down low, not there. Back to Stickdorn. Over to Cundiff. Rocky tries to go down to Johnson. Ball taken away by Wade. Under a minute left to go in the first. Wade looking to drive here on Johnson. Gets in the lane. Over to Hall. Ball's on the floor. Off Wade's foot, out of bounds. That's Spencer County ball.
44.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Hughes to Cundiff. No foul called. Shot goes in. 30 seconds left. Bears stay in their 2-2-1. Ball's up in the air. Tapped by Rocky right to Gordon. Goes to Hall on the other side for the easy bucket.
And
Still
you're not going to get away from that. That's a good aggressive play by Rocky, and it just, the ball didn't go their way.
7-7. 12 seconds left on the clock here in the first. Cundiff. Ruby on her.
6. You got to go.
Johnson in the middle, rim
there we
run.
go.
Good look by Hughes. And that'll bring us to the end of one. Your score, Spencer County 9, Woodford County 7. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
At Acadia Counseling, we offer a professional, down-to-earth approach for adults, families, couples, and adolescents who are looking for lasting results in a non-judgmental environment. Located in St. Matthews and offering telehealth straight to your phone or Wi-Fi enabled smart device, Acadia Counseling offers evening and weekend appointments. Give us a call or schedule from our website and create a brighter future for yourself or a loved one.
Back here at Spencer County High Schools, we've got the Lady Bears tonight facing 30th District foe in Woodford County. Some Country Mart instant replays running there, Bo. And looking at that score right off, I'm going to lead us right into some team stats, if you don't mind here. Yeah. Spencer County 36% in that first quarter, 25% for the Woodford County Lady Yellow Jackets. Rebounding, Spencer County 5, Woodford County 6. Spencer with 4 assists, Bo. That's huge right there because they've only made 4 baskets. So an assist on every basket. Only 1 for Woodford County. Turnover, Spencer County 4, Woodford County 6. And so you get to looking at that scoreboard, Bo, and you see that Woodford County 6 turnovers, Bo. They only have 7 points. So only 1 more point than the amount of turnovers that they committed in that first quarter. And so we talked about the personnel of Spencer County and being a little bit different this game just because of, some players not available and stuff. But I'm telling you what, the only thing that we're seeing is Spencer County just trying to find their way on the offensive side. Bo, that defense has transitioned over, and they're playing well.
The only thing I don't like, John, is I look across this stat sheet right here. The biggest number on the board, of course, is shots taken.
Yep.
The next biggest number on the board for both teams is turnovers.
Yeah.
Bears weave up top. Cundiff to Stickdorn. Now she's open. Gives it to Rocky. Brown looking to work in the lane. Goes out to Rocky. Wing 3. No good. Over the backboard, out of bounds.
Rocky was ready to shoot that time, though. I know that when she came out in the first quarter, that was the conversation that was had.
Jackets get it across to Wade. Down in the corner to Hall. Gordon dribbles across, past a double pick. Picks up her dribble, nowhere to go. Back out to Wade. Rocky on her. Wade will look to drive here. Going down low to Hall. Brown on her. Cuts back to the middle. Shot up with the right hand. No good. Gets her own. Then throws it away.
Throw it away, maybe.
Nope. Saved in by Gribble to Rocky. Now the ball's on the floor. Still bouncing around. They're going to give Easton a timeout, and nobody had possession of the basketball.
Yeah, how can you get a timeout when you don't have the ball?
30-second timeout.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Bo. But anyway, here we are. 30-second timeout will be Woodford County ball. They'll be taking it in from center court over there on the sidelines. And again, Bo, kind of what I was saying there at the end of the first quarter, we're seeing it here in this first minute or so of the second quarter. The defense is playing strong.
Yeah, they really are. They got to get that defensive rebound there. But other than that, they're making them take tough twos.
They are.
And I hear Coach Howie say that a lot. Make them take tough twos.
Yep. Between the tough twos and also Stickdorn, Grace, out there. She's doing a fabulous job for this team and has so far. Of course, she's going to get a little rest here as we see Cassie Scott for the first time in the game.
This is something Coach Howie told me earlier tonight. He's going to go to Cassie in the second quarter, see what her stamina looks like. Shot partially blocked, hauled in by Brown. Gets it to Cassie, over to Cundiff. Wing 3, in and out, no good. Gracie with the rebound, throws it to Ruby.
That's got to be offensive.
They're going to give that to Cundiff.
Yeah, you seen that arm get extended by the offensive player there trying to push her away. That's going to be her first, team's first. And, Bo, funny thing is there's yet to be a call on Woodford County. It's kind of
not one whistle.
Yep. Kind of shades of what started out in the first quarter last night.
Ball up in the air, taken away by Rocky. Mercer got her hands on that. Hughes spins, goes up, off the glass, no good. Gribble with the rebound. Harper Gentry checked in for the Jackets. Wade looking to drive, turnaround, shots up, good, late whistle. They're going to get a foul on Lily Hughes, I believe. Yep.
That's going to be Lily's first, team second.
Not doubting there was a foul there, John, but it was a late whistle. Free throws no good. Hughes up to Johnson. Tied at 9, 5:38 left to go in the first half. Coach Howie calls out the offense. Scott looking to drive. Pulls up, goes to Johnson underneath. Shots up, no good. Out of bounds, Spencer County ball. Cundiff quickly back in for Rocky. Ball tapped out of bounds. Stay on that end. Scott, Gentry on her, gets into the lane. Bounces off Wade, no call. Ball's out of bounds, Woodford County ball.
What do we need to do to get a whistle? That's what I'm starting to wonder.
Long pass up to Gribble. Cross court to Gordon. She'll take a wing three. No good. Goes out of bounds. Back to Spencer County. Scott into the lane. Walk, no call. Shots up and in. Eason is irate. And
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
Got to stop the ball
Gordon
here.
Into the middle. Left-hand shots up and in. All knotted up at 11. Halfway through the second. Johnson from the wing. Over to Scott. Down low to Cundiff. Backs it back out. Ball tapped, stolen away by Wade. Gordon with Hughes on.
That's got to be offensive. Thank you.
Elbow all the way above the shoulder on that.
It's going to be Gordon's first foul. Team's literal first foul, but first foul of the second quarter, I guess is what I'm saying.
Rocky checks back in along with Brooke Keefe. First minutes we're seeing out of her. Short stints by these girls coming back, John. You just never know what their stamina is going to be like.
Yeah, I mean.
Travel. Good call.
Yeah, you and I have both been there. We both had the flu before, and you think you're feeling better. And then you go to do something, next thing you know, you're zapped when it comes to energy.
Timeout, Coach Howie.
30-second timeout. But, yeah, you lose that energy very, very quickly, and then, I mean, you're ready for a nap. And so – good call by him to be able to work some of these girls in. It's nice to see Cassie back out on the floor. And, of course, it's a good opportunity, like I said, here for her to get a little breather, see how she reacts from being on the floor the amount of time that she was, and if she's able to come back in later or feels like coming back in later. But still, you know, this is a kind of a trial period right here for the Lady Bears, and to see how everybody's going to react coming back from the flu.
To quickly see some of our stats so far in the ball game tonight. Can we call this tonight? It is after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's your rule.
We had this conversation the other night at Shelby County.
Yeah, and you made the rule then. So whatever you want to do, Bo, don't worry about me.
Hall quickly up the floor. Wade in the middle, goes to Gribble underneath.
That was a good look on that extra pass, too. I'll tip my hat and give credit where credit's due.
Short cornered to Johnson. About got away with another one there, John. Keefe up top. Goes to Hughes. Rocky between the circles. Over to Keefe on the left side. Now to Cundiff. Cundiff, left-hand dribble. Gets in the lane. Tap from behind, out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Bears.
2:39 left to go in the half. And it has been an offensive bloodbath out there, Bo.
Comes in up top. Hughes for three. It's
Whoa!
good. John, we had the boys' game Saturday, but before that, we got to drive over to Henry County and watch the girls play Grant. And she knocked down a few of those in that game.
Yep.
Another opportunity. Evie Hall back up and in.
Cannot give that many opportunities.
15-14. Jackets lead by 1. Condon goes down hard, loses the ball, picked up by Ruby. Over to Hall. Bears, they're sticking with their man-to-man. Gordon spins into the lane, goes out to Wade, wing 3, no good. Hall, they can't call that on Rocky. She was blocking out.
Boxing out. Well, that's going to be her second.
Did I miss
Team's
that?
third.
Maybe had her hands around her, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Second foul on her.
Yep, third team foul.
Hall from the free throw line. 8-foot jumper off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Keith. Twin sister Brenna in now too. Hughes spins into the lane. Goes out to Keith in the corner. Brenna backs it back out. Up to Brooke. Now Hughes. Looking for cutters into the lane. Nothing there. Johnson to Brenna, over to Rocky. Rocky drives baseline, goes to the corner. 3 by Hughes, no good, hauled in by Gribble. Gribble quickly up to Gordon. Left-hand dribble, shots up, no good. Another rebound by Brooke Keith. Ball again, quickly up to Rocky. Short corner to Johnson. Back to Rocky, up top to Hughes. Drives into the lane. Good pass to Johnson.
Oh, it was.
Shots up,
And
no
the
good.
foul.
We're going to get a foul on Gribble. Good court vision by Lily Hughes there, John.
That's going to be Gribble's first. Team second.
Johnson misses the first. Cassie Scott going to get another run here. Checking in for Brooke Keith. Johnson makes the second, ties it at 15. 36 seconds left to go in the first half.
Oh, they
Out of
threw it
bounds,
away.
Spencer County ball.
Wait a minute. I thought that.
One official called it Spencer County. I guess the other overruled. Tap by Scott, out of bounds. Stay with the Jackets. 25 seconds left. Gordon, Brenna Keefe on her. Got her hands on it.
It's going to be her first, team's fourth. 17.9 seconds left.
Wade to Ruby. Gordon coming around to the corner. Rocky trying to fight through a screen. Ball's going to be out of bounds off Gordon. Stepped on the sideline. Lady Bears ball. 12.2 seconds left in the half.
Got to be going. Got to be going.
5 seconds.
I don't think Cassie knows.
Goes out to Rocky. Gets up the corner 3. No good. Rebound by Wade. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Your score all knotted up at 15. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Who is Thoroughbred Asset Management? We are local financial professionals for local people. We are your hometown coaches.
You'll see us at your school ball games, your church functions, our local chamber events.
Investing in Thoroughbred Asset Management means investing in you. We are community members with the goal of helping others. We know you work hard for your money. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help plan a retirement strategy that works for you. We have access to all types of investment options and will form a plan that fits your individual needs. We have the tools and strategies we need to help make your goals become a reality.
Is your laundry taking forever to dry? Are your energy bills reaching unseen highs? It's time to call in the Dryer Vent Squad. According to the National Fire Protection Association, lint ignition and failure to clean are major causes of dryer fires. A clogged dryer vent also costs more in energy bills because it takes more time to dry, leading to stress on your appliance. At Dryer Vent Squad, we're not just cleaning vents, we're saving you time and money while keeping your home safe. Our experienced professionals ensure that your dryer vents are free from lint and debris, drying clothes faster, saving you money, and preventing potential fire hazards. Choose us for affordable cleaning, inspections, and repairs for all residential and commercial dryer vent systems. Life is stressful enough. Eliminate the worry over a potentially hazardous dryer vent by calling us today.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Back at Spencer County High School, halftime of this 30th District battle, John, all tied up at 15. Kind of the game we thought we were going to see.
Yep.
And we
I don't know if it's the game we thought we were going to see. It's two fairly evenly matched teams, and Bo, they're going at it right now. But let's look at some team stats here real quick. We'll bring them up on your screen there at home. Spencer County, 29% from the field, 30% from the field for Woodford County. Spencer County also 22% from the three-point line, and Woodford County yet to hit one, 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. Looking at the rebounds, tied up with those rebounds, 10 apiece. Of course, Spencer County does have one more offensive rebound than Woodford County does. The assists, Spencer County leads the way 5-2, and Bo, that's on 6 made shots. They've got 5 assists, which that's a great number. That's still an awesome number. And then looking at turnovers, Spencer County 8, Woodford County 9.
Yeah, that actually kind of calmed down a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Those were looking like they were going to be astronomical after the first quarter, but each team got into a little bit of a rhythm there. And both teams running. Second quarter, we got that Scott and the Keefe twins in there. Stickdorn looked good in her few minutes in the first half.
I really – and we were just talking about this on the commercial break, the fact that Stickdorn, she did a great job. She's out there. She's right hand, left hand, either one, different directions. She protected the ball. She distributed the ball well. She didn't have any, bad passes or anything like that. So, if I'm Coach Howie, I think I'm going to try that a little bit more because, like we were talking about, you take some of the shooters you have on the floor and start putting them in as point guard. A lot of times that kind of takes that shot out of their hands because they become that distributor. And so to have Stickdorn out there to be able to just run the offense might be a big thing for Coach Howie. Also, props to Addison Mercer. I mean, I know she didn't get a lot of minutes in that first half, but what minutes she did get, when she came out on the floor, Bo, it was an immediate effect on that team where she was able to get that three-pointer and also picked up a couple rebounds too. And so that in itself, that's absolutely huge.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked quite a bit tonight about the absence of Kayla Basham, unavailable for tonight's game. And Kayla, if you're at home watching, wish you well.
Yep.
Can't wait till you get back. But you see her absence on the floor.
You do.
And
you do.
And you can see where how beneficial she is to not only running the offense, but also on the defensive end of the floor, getting the team in the right sets and things like that. You got people out here, not saying they're doing a bad job, but you've got people out here that's running the offense, that's not used to running the offense because, we got 32-minute ball games, and Kayla plays 30 every night.
Oh, easily, yeah.
And
and it's that senior leadership that she brings. And it's not just the senior leadership. It's 4 years of playing for Coach Howie here at Spencer County High School senior leadership. And so
she knows what he wants.
Exactly. She's the extension of him out there on the floor. And so losing that leadership out on the floor, it is difficult. Now, I personally, I'll tip my hat to the defense. The defense is playing phenomenal. And, of course, Spencer County, they do typically have a good defense. Where we're struggling is that offensive side and having that leader there running the offense, being able to distribute the basketball, being able to get those open shots, protecting the possession even. Those things in itself, I feel like that's what's hurting us. Defensively, man, a Woodford County team, Bo, that's averaging, I think, around 60 points a game. We just held them to 15 in the first half.
Yeah, and Spencer County, always one of the top defenses in the state, always up there in the top 5. But now, John, this game is going exactly like the one back in December. That was a 35-34 ball game.
Yep.
And we're going to see somewhere in that same area again tonight. We're going to take one more quick break here at the half. We come back, we'll do some individual stats and get you set for the second half. Your score all knotted up at 15 at the half. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
If you're a current resident of Spencer County and you've been contemplating selling your home, now's the perfect time to have a conversation with us at Brown Realty.
Our local teams are experts in the field of Spencer County, and we reach all major counties and cities, helping families along the way.
There are so many great things happening in Spencer County, and Brown Realty wants to help you become part of them.
With experience in new construction and remodeling and everything in between, you can count on Brown Realty to be with you every step of the way.
Coming from humble beginnings, we know a thing or two about keeping families' needs first.
If you're buying or selling, Brown Realty is here to help you every step of the way.
Brown Realty is proud to be the largest real estate brokerage located right here in Spencer County, with local agents, local knowledge, and a passion to assist others.
Back here at Spencer County High School, as both teams are coming out to the floor at the same time, John.
See it's some like they choreographed that or something.
Yeah. All right, you ready? Let's go. Tied up at 15 here at the half. Let's do some individual stats right quick before we start the second half. Both teams with 15 points. We'll start with the Woodford County Lady Yellow Jackets. They are led by their leading scorer, Haley Gordon. She's got 5 on 2 of 3 shooting so far tonight. Also scoring freshman Taylor Wade, second leading scorer. She has 4. Evie Hall has 4. Caroline Gribble with 2 points, 5 rebounds for Gribble. And that is it.
Yep.
That is all the scoring for the Lady Jackets. And for Spencer County, leading the way, Holly Johnson with 5 points. Johnson also with 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal on the night. Braylon Cundiff has 2. Lily Hughes with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists so far. Gracie Brown hasn't scored, John, but 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Gracie. And Addison Mercer come in, knock down a three. Cassie Scott, good minutes off the bench. She has 2. That's the 15 for the Bears. And we're back underway. Bears staying with man-to-man. That's all Coach Howey likes to play. Nice move by Wade into the lane. Spin, no good. Rebound by Hughes. Hughes leads the break. Cundiff wide open for 3. No good. All down by Ruby, taken away by Hughes. Back up and in. Ruby up to Gordon. Left-hand dribble down the baseline. Now trapped underneath the basket. Goes out to Wade. She'll take a wing 3. No good. Hall hauls it in. See what I did there?
I heard you.
Ruby, back to Hall, back to Ruby. 17-footer, no good. Gordon underneath, that's no good.
Yeah.
We're going to get the 3rd foul on Gracie Brown.
We'll pick up her 3rd, team's first. Gordon she just had position on Gracie right there, and that's a difficult thing for Gracie to be able to not foul in that situation. She's just got to understand, okay, she's underneath. I mean, what is she supposed to do? So, but no, the Hall's in the rebound thing.
Like that?
I almost didn't even want to acknowledge it, to be honest with you. I'm like, man.
If you like that, I got some good dad jokes for you.
Well, I imagine you do.
Rocky crosses the timeline, gives it up to Hughes. Cundiff, top of the key. She'll take the 3. No good. Air ball. Rebound by Derek. Derek, I don't see your name up here on the screen.
Speaking of Derek, we do have Derek back tonight. I mean, he was here last night, but of course missed him and Justin a little bit there over the weekend. But Justin not able to make it tonight. Do want to say a big thank you. Danny Carnes stepping up again to help us out. He helped us out the other night in Anderson County.
Rocky short corner, back to Cundiff. Right-hand drive into the lane. Shots up with the right hand and in. Again, John, shooters got to keep shooting.
That's right.
And sometimes it takes a layup just to see the ball go through the basket to maybe get them turned back on. So we hope that that's the case for Cundiff.
Yep.
Get a travel. Good defense by Hughes. Be coming back this way. Bears lead by 2. Rocky now running the point for Spencer County. Gives it up to Gracie up top. Gracie to Cundiff. Comes back to the left side. Loses it out of bounds. Woodford County ball. Trap. Go back to Gordon. Now to Hall in the corner. Down low to Gordon underneath. Shot up over Hughes. No good. Gets her on. Shot blocked by Hughes.
Yep.
Out of bounds. Woodford County ball.
Oh, you can't leave her open under there.
Brown, good save, falling to the ground. Gets it to Hughes, quickly up the floor. Right past John, a half a second late.
That's right.
Brown now trying to front Gribble, gets her hands on that, gets the steal. Cundiff quickly across half court. Swinging around to Hughes. Fakes the 3. They're going to call her for the travel. Now, I agreed with the first one. I don't know about that one.
Bo, I think she's getting that where she's split.
Moving both feet at the same time. Yep. Mercer, check. Rocky a break. Wade in the middle. Drives to the block. Falls. It's got to be a walk. If you're going to give her the timeout, you've got to call the walk.
Yep. They're not even going to give her the timeout. They're going to be jump ball.
I was talking about earlier in the game.
Yeah.
When she didn't have possession of the ball and they let her have a timeout, you've got to call the walk there.
Yep.
Eason is in his ear, and we believe we've got a warning.
We do have a warning.
So the officials have given Coach Eason a warning. Don't know what was said, John, but there's certain words that you can't say to an official.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's what was said.
No. I know there's been some talk through most of the game.
Good look again by Hughes.
There we go. They're going to get a full timeout for Coach Eason. She rapidly saw that 10 seconds counting down, was about to lose that possession. And Bo, in a game like this, every possession, even though a lot of times there's not a score, but everyone's critical.
And, you don't talk about that a lot in the third quarter, but that is especially true tonight.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're sitting here, halfway through the third quarter, still have 12 minutes of basketball left to play. But Spencer County with a 4-point lead, that might be our largest lead of the night for either team with this. And but, real quick, looking at a few of the stats here, though, just to kind of keep everybody up where we are. Spencer County now 2 of 11 from three-point, which I know that's not a great number. 18% from behind the arc, but, Bo, like we talked about in the opening with Braylon, we talk about it with the others too. Shooters got to shoot. We know they're a better three-point shooting team than that, and they've got to be able to work through this, be able to get through that. But rebounding, we talked about Woodford County averaging 30 rebounds a game, and Spencer County, they're right on track with them right now with 13 rebounds of their own, and Woodford only with 14. But turnovers maybe picking up a tick, but it's still this is a battle both of these teams are going through, and I'll tip my hat to the Lady Bears here. Knowing we're a little bit hamstrung coming into this game, having some issues with the availability on the roster, but I mean, Bo, they're playing tough.
Lady Bears 7 of 15, John, inside the arc right now. 2 of 11 outside. Gracie Brown has got to stay on the floor. Coach Howie's got to have his bigs in there, and they've got to force the ball into the paint.
Braylon Condo's going to pick up her second foul, team second. And I don't even mind that call there. Offensive player trying to fight through to get position. Braylon was in front of her and moving.
Wade to Gordon in the right corner. Looking down low to Hall. Not there. Gordon again. Now down low. Cundiff gets her hands on that.
I don't mind
Lady
that
Bears
either.
were eyeing that, John. As soon as that ball started going that way, the double team came and tapped that ball out of bounds.
You talk about everything that's been made inside the arc for the Lady Bears. Woodford County's yet to hit a three-pointer. And so that's where Woodford County is working. They've 6 made shots. They've all been inside the arc, and that's where they've got to go. They've got nothing else working for them right now.
Wade picks up her dribble. Brown on her. Got to be careful if you're Gracie. 3 fouls, you got to let her go. Now Johnson switches off on her. Shots no good. Rebound by
switch.
Brown. Quickly up to Cundiff. Slows it down. Mercer in the corner. Back to Cundiff. She'll set the offense. Give it up to Gracie between the circles. Brown off to the left side to Hughes. Hughes with Gordon on her. Drives into lane. Takes the punishment. No good. Ball tapped around. Rebound by Ruby. Four-point lead for the Lady Bears. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the third. Dribble. Handoff back to Gordon. Mercer on her. Forces her down low. Up and in. Not bad defense there by Mercer, though, John. They stayed with her step for step.
Yep. We've talked about it before. Sometimes you just tip the hat and say, good shot.
Hughes again into the paint. Up, no good. Foul on Hall.
That's going to be Evie Hall's first, team's first.
Rocky checking back in for Mercer.
Again, good minutes by Addison Mercer. You know, we talk about it. We talked about last year. We talk about some this year. We talk about it every year. There's always that surprise you end up getting off the bench, whether you're the boys or the girls, either one. Somebody who comes in and really gives you some good, solid minutes. And Addison Mercer might be that surprise for the Lady Bears this year.
Hughes makes the second. Cassie Scott also checks in for Gracie Brown. Coach Howie stole a couple minutes there.
Yep.
Rocky foot on the line.
That's great effort, though. Great effort by Ava Rocky.
Wade spins in the lane. Bounces off of Johnson. No good. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Gentry. Shots up. Foul by Cassie Scott. Shot goes.
It'll be Cassie's first, team's third.
The basket was good. Foul's called for 23. Cassie Scott for first, team third. The basket was good. Gentry shooting 1.
Gentry at the line. 67% free throw shooter. Rims out. Hauled in by Johnson. Quickly up to Rocky. Short corner to Scott. Scott tries to spin back to the lane. Not there.
Got to do something.
Out to Hughes. Coach Howie calls out the offense. Hughes looking to dribble. All the way in for the layup. It's
nice.
good.
Splits the defenders.
Yes.
That's 8 now for Lily Hughes.
Bears in a 1-3-1 half-court trap, and Coach Easton wants a timeout.
30-second timeout for Woodford County. Minute 27 left to go in the game, and Lily Hughes having a great game tonight. Just mentioned 8 points now for her. She's 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds for her, 3 assists. That's the biggest number, too, that I really want to point out. That is a huge number from somebody who typically doesn't have to distribute the ball very often. She's usually one of them that's cutting the lane. She's hitting the back door. She's doing something like that, and the ball comes into her and she makes the shot. But, Bo, she is sharing that basketball tonight.
She stepped up in Kayla's absence.
She has.
The dot the stat book player on the floor.
That's right.
That's exactly what Lily's doing here tonight. 24-21. Bears lead by 3. Just under a minute and a half left to go in the third. John, this has been a high-scoring third quarter. Spencer County's at 9 points.
I know. Woo! Slow it down.
Offensive juggernauts on the floor tonight.
I think more than likely it's
I like the kid. And Coach Howie's going to laugh about that when he watches
defensive juggernauts is more of the seriousness. You talk about it. Both teams just very good defensive teams.
Ruby up top. Rocky on her. Now switch off to Cundiff. Ruby, wild shot, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Wild throw down the floor.
Man.
Off the back of the official's leg, out of bounds.
It was a good thought by Holly, though.
Yep.
She's trying to get the ball up quick. And we talked about that in the first quarter. You have a situation like this, you're missing a point guard out there on the floor, or your normal point guard on the floor anyway. It's the type of thing where if you go fast, you get these mismatches, and that's what Coach Howie's trying to get these girls to do.
Gentry, they got her in the trap. Another timeout by Coach Easton.
Full.
This time she wants a full.
Yep.
That's all she's got left anyway. That's her 4th timeout, John.
Yeah,
One more for the rest of the game.
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, all 4 timeouts have come to save possessions, too. It's not been Spencer County going on a run or anything because, let's be honest, neither team's really went on a run tonight. But still, It's never been a situation like that, or it's never been a timeout to try to deal with a certain scenario or trying to work anything out. It's 4 different times using timeouts to preserve possessions, and that's how important these possessions have been to these coaches tonight.
She just called one the last trip down 26 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Last trip down the floor. So, yeah, you're exactly right on that. When you have these low-scoring, close games, and you even made mention of it earlier. Spencer County had a 4-point lead at one point, and I think you're right. That's probably the biggest lead either team has had tonight. So every time you touch the ball, you have to cherish that, and because it means something. 24-21, just over a minute left to go in the third.
I tell you what, I do credit the girls out there on the floor for Spencer County too. As we know, Gracie Brown had picked up her 3rd foul, and she's kind of been over on the bench since then. And with all the physicality underneath, girls are doing a great job without her on the floor. Do look to see her back though in the 4th.
Ruby up top. You got Gribble down low posting up on Cundiff. Now they switch off. Gentry goes off the screen. Down low to Gribble. Got position on Johnson up and in.
Yeah, Holly Johnson trying to go for that steal and just lost a step when she went for it. 30 seconds. Traveled. Yep.
Hall quickly off the bench, back in for Gentry. 24-23. 20 seconds left to go in the third. Bears keeping the pressure on. Ruby in trouble. Ball goes out of bounds. Spencer County ball with 9.7 seconds left. I call a timeout right here if I'm Howie.
Yeah.
I set something up.
You might as well. I mean, Coach Howie, he tends to take these home with him, and they don't do him much good.
Gotta go. 4 seconds left.
Gotta go.
Scott looks up at the clock. She's just going to take a 3, and it's off. And that'll bring us to the end of the third. Your score, Spencer County 24, Woodford 23. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. We get ready to start the fourth quarter of this 30th District matchup between Woodford County and Spencer County. We see some of our Country Mark replays from the second half. John, Spencer County got out, outscored them 9-8 in that third quarter.
Yeah, wild. I mean, it was baskets flying everywhere, I guess, but no. 33% from the field for Spencer County after that quarter, after 3. 26% from the field for Woodford County. Rebounding, Spencer County, Woodford County still tied at that. 16 rebounds apiece they've been, which is really good. I mean, that to me, that's a win for the Bears, knowing how good of rebounders the Woodford County Lady Yellow Jackets are. Assists, Spencer County with 6, Woodford County with 2, and turnovers, Spencer County with 11, Woodford County 14. And that in itself could be a big part of the reason why Spencer County's got that lead.
Lady Bears really took care of the ball because they were,
only three
in that second, in that third quarter.
Yep.
Hughes now going to run the point for the Bears.
Somebody's got to pay attention.
Rocky goes out. Now Wade on her. Back to Hughes. Developing too slow here, John.
Yep, got to move.
Cundiff wide open. Takes the wing 3. Air ball. Rebound by Rocky. That's no good. Comes down to Johnson. Takes it away. Out to Cundiff. Fire up another one. No good. Rebound by Ruby.
She's got to get one of those, Bo, sometime.
Wade walked.
Yep. Braylon.
Turnover Woodford County.
As good a shooter as Braylon is, and Braylon, you go back and watch this. You keep putting it up. We know you can hit that. Just keep shooting that. One of these times it's going to fall and come back together for you.
Hughes, head down, drives, tries to go to Johnson. Again, that was one of them half-second too lates. Trap in the corner. They got Ruby in trouble. Taken away by Hughes. Hughes by herself all the way down. Left-hand layup. No good. Rebound by Rocky. Now, Hughes could overpower Ruby. Gets into the lane. Tries to go up.
Be white ball.
Out of bounds. Spencer County ball. Hughes to throw in. Stacked by the Lady Bears. Cundiff rounds the stack.
Got to get rid of it.
Comes into Johnson. Back out to Scott. She'll set the offense. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. Bears lead by 1. Hughes thinks about the three. Up to Cundiff up top. Around to Scott. Motion offense here by the Bears. Left corner to Rocky. Cross court. Hughes looking to drive. Goes out to Scott. Left-hand dribble into the lane. Rocky, top of the key. Three.
Yes! Big three-pointer there for Ava Rocky. Give them the 4-point lead again, Bo.
Shots like that, John, are huge in games like this.
They are.
Gordon.
She walked.
Back to Gordon. Underneath. Shots no good. Foul on Hughes.
Yep. It's going to be Lily's second foul. Team's first.
That's her second. Team first of the quarter. Gordon shooting 2.
Gordon misses the first. She's now 3 of 4 from the line tonight, John. It's
Well, and Bo, we talk about these possessions being critical. Also, another thing critical are the free throws. Is you're not getting very many opportunities there. Need to try to hit those.
Quickly to Scott. 15-footer baseline.
I love that. I love the fact that she stopped. We've talked about that over and over. Rather than trying to drive into traffic, stop, take that jump shot.
Behind the back, spin in the middle. Walk, no call. Out to Gribble. Gribble's much smaller Rocky on her. They're going to give her the charge.
That's going to be Gribble's second foul. Team's first. Now Gracie Brown going to check back in, Bo. Of course, she's been on the bench a little bit here. 3 fouls. Coach Howie trying to steal some minutes with some other players.
Cundiff, 2-on-1 for the Bears. Johnson underneath. Left hand, no good. Rocky comes in, gets her hands on it. Tied up. Be Woodford County ball.
Yeah, Evie Hall not happy with that tie up either right in front of us here.
Trap in the corner. That's the kind of pest Ava can be on the floor, though.
I love it.
And Ava, I love you, but I mean that in a good way.
Yep. Love it.
Bears lead is 5. Biggest lead of the game. Handoff, Gordon in the middle. Underneath, shots up, rolls in. Stop. Gets it across the timeline to Rocky. Down in the corner. Cundiff. Left-hand dribble. Baseline. Goes up. Shot blocked by Hall. Out of bounds. Spencer County ball.
Called
I
Carolina.
Carolina.
Wouldn't you know
this,
it, Coach
you know
Howie.
this. You can't score on a play called Carolina.
This is going to be the most jacked up inbound play we've ever seen. That was for you, Howie.
Love you too, Howie. 29-26, 4.5 minutes left to go. Now, Bears can be content here, John, burning a little clock. Brown from the wing.
And Coach Eason even calling for more pressure, come out on the ball.
Going to get Gordon with a reach-in foul.
Yep. That's going to be Gordon's second, team second.
Several people with 2, John. Gracie Brown's got 3, and other than that, nobody in foul trouble here tonight. Comes out to Brown. Now to Scott. Wade on her, trying to force her left. Ball tapped away, picked up by Rocky.
Great job by Ava.
Now Brown. One dribble, picks it up, back to Rocky. Now to Hughes. Cleared out on the right side of the floor. Hughes goes to work, loses it off of Gribble's back. That's where you pull up and take the little 8-10 foot jump.
That's what Cassie did a little bit ago. Rather than drive in, look for the contact, Cassie able to stop there at the short corner and get that little shot off, and nice 2 points. Got to get it in.
Brown going to work. Out to Scott. She'll hold it between the circles. Scott wide open for 3. High archer, no good. Ball tapped around. It's going to be off of, Gordon, out of bounds.
Right in front of us. We've had a good look at those last few.
Yep. Cundiff in for Rocky.
Of course, I don't think the officials really care what we think, but still.
I wouldn't if I was in.
I'll get a timeout. Oh.
Into Scott. Now to Cundiff. Ruby on her. Johnson into the lane, running one-hander.
Oh.
No good. Tapped, hauled in by Hughes, then taken away by Hall.
Spencer County burned about a minute down here on this end of the floor with that last possession, Bo.
Wade up top. Gordon, top of the key 3. It's good. And that ties it back up at 29. 2:40 left to go. Scott spins, gives it up to Brown. Dribble, handoff, goes to Cundiff. Into the lane, shots up, no good. Rebound by Hall. Quickly up floor to Gordon. Gordon spins up over top of Johnson. It's in. 2-point lead.
Coach Howie calls timeout. Full timeout. Leaves him with 1:30, and I believe 2 fulls left, too.
Still 2 fulls left for Coach Howie.
Spencer County got a little disconjointed there on defense, giving that up. Of course, Gordon, we know what type of player she is. We know she can hit that outside shot. It's not her best tool in the tool bag, but she can hit that shot when she needs to, and able to get that there, and then just quickly down the court and getting ahead of everybody to be able to get that 2 points. And again, 2 possessions right there. Now they're sitting with a 2-point lead, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. And that 2-point lead's a big lead right now, the way this game has went. We've not had a lot of shots go in. Of course, Bo, you talked about 35-34 the last time they played each other, and we are on track for that same type of number.
Coach Howie's got to find some water over there in that timeout, John, to put out this little fire they've got going. 7-0 run. Bears led 29-24.
Yep.
And quick little 7-0 run by the Yellow Jackets. Take this 2-point lead. 2:14 left to go in the game. Spencer County with 3 timeouts left. Woodford County with only 1. Possession arrow in Spencer County's favor.
I want to take this chance to remind everyone, stay with us after the game. We'll have the Middletown Fence Company Player of the Game interview, as well as the Kelly Hubbock Coaches interview with Coach Howie. So stick around, hear what they have to say, their thoughts after this hard-fought battle with Woodford County.
Spencer County ball. Johnson from the wing, trying to post up Hughes. Brown, top of the key, looking to spin back into the lane. Gets tied up. That's a double dribble, not called. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Wade. Now Woodford's going to be content burning clock, John. Howie's got to get the troops out there and pressure up. Down low to Gribble. Brown cuts her off. Back to Ruby. Ruby brings it up top. Now Bears looking to trap. She uses an elbow, and they're going to give Coach Eason her final timeout.
Yep. Well, right there, we know what we got to do if you're Spencer County is you got to be able to get that trap up high. She has no more timeouts to call. You can cause some frustration right there, maybe get that turnover. That pressure's worked for the Bears all night long, Bo. That's a full timeout. Of course, that's the only thing Coach Eason had left. Do see Brooke Keefe going to the scorer's table, Bo, to check in. And, man, it's awful quiet in here.
It does get awful quiet in here. Oh, it's like I said, there's something under a couple thousand here, a couple hundred thousand.
Yeah, so.
Still a good night for basketball. Got another one coming up Saturday, folks. The boys will be right here against Gallatin County. That game starts at 6:30.
Yep.
We'll be on the air about 6:10-ish, give or take a few minutes.
And then they're going to kind of slow down for us a little bit after that. Bo. I think it's just 2 a week for till clear up till the district tournament. So and Woodford County ball here. Minute 26 left to go. Woodford County 2-point lead.
3 games next week, 1 game the week after that, 2 the week after that, and then district tournament. There's trapping everywhere on the floor. Hall drives baseline, cut out by Rocky, now trapped underneath. Goes to Ruby, top of the key to Gordon. Back to Hall.
Keep trapping. Get there. Causing them problems.
Now here's where they get in
dribbled
trouble.
on the
She's
line.
on the line.
Yep.
Spencer County ball. Cassie Scott quickly back up off the bench.
Got a little bit of a breather there. Brooke Keefe giving her
It's actually
some
real
rest.
smart by Howie there, taking her out on defense, letting her catch her breath, putting in somebody fresh.
We're going to get timeout from Coach Howie.
I believe he wants a full.
Yeah. Going to do a full timeout. 52.5 seconds left. Going to have to come up with something here, Bo, as we know the made baskets are just few and far between right now. 29% for Spencer County, 19% from behind the arc. 19 rebounds, looking like 7 assists, 12 turnovers. But that 12 turnovers, that's not a bad number when they only had 11 turnovers at the end of the third quarter. And you had even mentioned only 3 turnovers in that whole third quarter. So now we're sitting with less than a minute left to go. Only 1 turnover committed by the Lady Bears in that quarter so far. And so it's a great job by them. The shooting's suffering a little bit, but still the defense has come to play. And I think the defense is what's really kept the Lady Bears in this game.
Oh, the strategy's going on right now. This is where I wish we had.
We need like an overhead camera looking down at that chalkboard. Well, I know it's not a chalkboard.
Maybe
You said that the other night, too.
Maybe for a later video, we could do like a Howie mic'd up.
Yeah, that would be all right. We just heard in our ear burns.
Nobody wants to hear that, Charlie. I did say me and Charlie went to the South Oldham game last week, and we actually sit behind the Spencer County bench. And I told him after that game, I said, next year I want our table right here.
Right there, yep. Here we go, 52 seconds.
Scott crosses the timeline, gives it up to Rocky. Underneath, backdoor cut by Hughes.
Oh, there we go.
Another timeout, Coach Howie.
This is 30-second timeout, likely to be substitutions involved with this, but then also getting a chance to reset his defense. And Bo, we know the pressure's worked. We just got to be careful we don't let that, them run that out. They get somebody down deep, they make these long passes, get them an opportunity, an easy layup. But we get them across that timeline, that double team, I mean, it is hurting Woodford County on the offensive side of the ball.
And if you're Spencer County here too, John, you can burn a lot of this clock up. I know we're tied.
Yep.
But you've only got one team foul.
Yep.
That's
another thing to think about too.
If you're getting beat on the dribble, foul them before they take the shot.
Yeah.
Make them take it out of bounds, start all over again. Scott, Cundiff, Rocky, Johnson, and Hughes on the floor for Spencer County. Hall, Ruby, Gribble, Wade, and Gordon.
Yeah, if you're Lily Hughes, nobody gets deeper than you right here.
Bears turn up the wick a little bit on the 2-2-1. Cross court to Gordon. Back to the middle. Gets it across to Wade. 30 seconds left. Gordon down low to Gribble. Going to work underneath on Hughes. Up and under. Up and in.
That foul's going to be on Holly Johnson. It's going to be her first. Team second.
It's on Hughes.
Oh, they called that on Hughes. It's on her, that's her third then.
Gribble, 72% free throw shooter on the season. It's no good. Rebound by Cundiff.
Timeout.
Coach Howie wants his timeout.
Yep.
That is his final timeout. That'll be a full.
Once again, Bo, got to talk some strategy here. That last possession, Spencer County had a good look at the basket, just unable to convert that. And, there's just – or actually they did convert that. I'm sorry. It's been a lot of missed shots. That's what's sticking in my mind right now. But good possession for them and need to have that type of magic again on this possession. 21 seconds, down by 2. And, of course, you're looking for 2 right here if you're Coach Howie. You're not looking 3. There's no need to look 3. Play for that 2. Go to overtime if need be and go from there. But right now, Spencer County need to find something. And Bo, underneath has been where they've been finding it. Lily Hughes done a great job under there. Holly Johnson's done a great job under there. We get those types of players down there to get a look, to get an opportunity to go up, maybe take some contact even. They might have an opportunity not only to make that shot, but they might have a free throw following. So, most importantly, though, right now, take care of that basketball. No turnovers.
First horn sounds. Again, give you the game reset here. Woodford County leads 33-31. 21 seconds left on the clock. Each team with 2 fouls, 2 team fouls. Each team with 2 to give. Neither team with a timeout. Possession arrow belongs to Spencer County. Scott crosses the timeline. 15 seconds left to go. Ball's out of bounds. Woodford County ball.
And see, here's where not having very many fouls hurts you right now, Bo.
Yes. You got to foul immediately or get the steal and then foul immediately.
They're going to get Holly Johnson with a foul. That'll be her first, team third.
Now much bigger Johnson on Ruby, taking the ball in.
I think we're going to get Lily Hughes. Hughes is going to get her 4th. Team's 4th. 2 fouls committed by Spencer County, not a tick off the clock, though.
Into the backcourt to Wade.
Got a foul. It's going to be on Holly Johnson, her 2nd. That's team's 5th. And that'll put Wade to the free throw line.
Free throw line for 2 shots. John, that's exactly who they want at the free throw line. She's shooting 47.5% so far on the season, but she is 2 of 3 tonight. Makes the first. This is the big one, John.
Yeah, it is. 10.3 seconds left.
Misses and gets her own rebound.
There you go.
Nobody blocked out the shooter.
Braylon Cundiff, I believe, is going to get, Braylon's going to get called for that foul. It's her third. That'll put Wade back to the line for 2 more. 7.2 seconds left, Bo. I think she hits either one of these. This is probably going to be about the end of it.
This is the first. I like the kids behind the backboard here, John.
Yeah.
Makes the second, and that gives them the 4-point lead. Scott quickly down the court. Gives it up to Hughes.
We got to shoot.
Out to Rocky. She'll take a 3. It's no good. And that's the end of it. Your final score, Woodford County 35, Spencer County 31. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and gather up some stats, and we'll be back and do our post-game show right here in just a minute on GHP Sports.
Who is Thoroughbred Asset Management?
We are local financial professionals for local people. We are your hometown coaches.
You'll see us at your school ball games, your church functions, our local chamber events.
Investing in Thoroughbred Asset Management means investing in you. We are community members with the goal of helping others. We know you work hard for your money. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help plan a retirement strategy that works for you. We have access to all types of investment options and will form a plan that fits your individual needs. We have the tools and strategies we need to help make your goals become a reality.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. As this game has become final. Spencer County loses to Woodford County, John, for the first time in about 5 years. I think 10 games in a row they have beaten Woodford County. Final score 35-31.
Yep.
That drops them to 15-5 on the season, John. Spencer County's now dropped 3 games in a row. A little bit of a tough stretch here, dealing with some sickness and other things going on.
Yeah.
But, they've got still got a couple 3 weeks to get back on the horse, get everybody healthy, and get ready for districts.
They do. Let's take a quick look at some team stats, though, here, Bo, so we can round out this game here. Spencer County finishes the game 30% from the field, 18% from behind the arc, 33% for Woodford County, 20% from behind the arc, and then free throws. Both teams 50%. I mean, Spencer County only took 4 free throws the entire game, 2 of 4, and Woodford County 16 attempts, 8 of 16 for 50% for them. Looking at the rebounding, 19 rebounds for Spencer County, 21 for Woodford County, so still pretty even. That number doesn't bother me. I like this next number when we look at assists. Spencer County 8 assists, 3 for Woodford County. Turnover, Spencer County 13, Woodford County 18.
Only 5 turnovers for Spencer County in the second half, John. Really done a good job taking care of the ball. Despite being shorthanded. But knew this was going to be a battle. It was a battle, last month and a half ago over in Versailles.
Yeah.
Knew it was going to be a low-scoring game. That game was 35-34. This one 35-31. I fully expect the exact same thing when they meet again in about 3 weeks.
I agree. And, I'm not even – I'll be honest with you. Sitting here talking about the end of this game, even before we went to to the commercial break, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, is there an asterisk beside this game simply because of not having everybody involved? But, really, I don't even put an asterisk there. But no, right now with us, our Middletown Fence Company player of the game, Lily Hughes, joining us. Tough game tonight, Lily. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Tough game tonight. 10 points for you, 5 rebounds, very physical game underneath. And, a lot of bright spots, a lot of things defensively look good. Of course, we know there was a few people missing or not able to play quite as much, and you were kind of thrown into that role from time to time. And how do you feel you handled that, being able to play point?
I mean, I felt like Howie really prepared me this summer with coming from, like, a center to a wing and, like, being able to do the guard positions, like, in case somebody wasn't there. So, like, I felt like I handled it pretty well, but there's always room for improvement. So, I mean, I think I need to work better on being able to handle the ball and, like, seeing open opportunities for everybody else.
With the sickness that's kind of gone through the locker room over the last week or so, John and I actually, before the Shelby County game, got to go watch the Grant County game over at Henry County. Stepped up there and hit a couple threes there, hit another one tonight. You feeling comfortable shooting that shot now?
Yeah, I mean, I kept, like, I'd worked so hard this summer to develop a three-point shot, and I'd shot so many at the beginning of the season, and they just weren't falling. And Howie was just told me, like, I couldn't catch a break. And then he said finally once one would fall that they would just start falling. And I hit one at Anderson, and now they've just all fallen since then mostly.
Yeah, of course, very tough team, Woodford County. Already knew going into this game that this is going to be you all's opponent in the first round of the district tournament. And, of course, having some people missing and everything like that from the lineup today. I mean, I give credit to them, but I also give credit to you guys. This is not a loss that I would be upset with if I'm you all. I mean, obviously you always want to win. You like to win every game, but still, for Kayla not to be available tonight, I mean, everybody out there knows, Kayla wasn't available tonight, and that's rough for you all. I mean, still, that defensive side of the ball, what was there to help drive you guys play that way? Because in all seriousness, that defense didn't miss a step.
Wait.
So what was there to help drive you in that defense as you guys were working hard? Without having Kayla, you guys still played great defense.
Oh, yeah. Like, on defense, we know that, like, if we play good on defense, it'll drive our offense no matter what. Like, so, like, if we play tough defense, make them make tough shots, it'll fuel our offense and we can, like, make the game go faster. And I think that, like, recently making our game faster is, like, created a lot more opportunities for us to score on the offensive end. So,
got another tough one coming up Friday, and then one more district game next week against Shelby County. With the Rockets, you've already played them. A win there solidifies your spot as the 2 seed, unless Woodford beats Anderson. Looking forward on the rest of the season, the rest of the games you've got to play, but in the grand scheme of things, they don't really matter. Mm-hmm. What are you as an individual and yourselves as a team looking to improve on to get to that next level to ready yourself for that district tournament?
I think definitely, like, our percentages and, like, shots have fallen this year. And, like, I wouldn't, like, our defense hasn't been as strong as it's always been before. So I think, like, we need to find time to get in the gym and get more shots up and, like, just work harder on defense, like faster foot movement and just making the other team make tough shots. And I think we're ready to just show who we are and come out here and play. I mean,
your court vision tonight, very good. I think you had 3 assists, and there was 3 or 4 other passes. Me and John even made comment of it. You made the right pass, maybe just a half a second late. You're seeing the court very well.
Yeah, I feel like every time I drive, there's like 3 people on me. So, and Holly always like comes down the middle. So I just try to get it to her as fast as I can, and sometimes I throw it too late.
But that's all right.
But you're seeing it.
That's all right.
That's the main thing.
Yeah,
that's the hardest part of that whole equation.
Well, again, 10 points tonight, 5 rebounds, as Bo mentioned, 3 assists. Congratulations, Middletown Fence Company player of the game. Y'all keep your heads up. This is a tough stretch of basketball you're dealing with right now, and, of course, with the sicknesses and everything else, I mean, there's a lot of good things happened out on that court tonight, so keep y'all's heads up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. Appreciate you. Lily Hughes, our Middletown Fence Company player of the game tonight. We'll let Coach get his spectacles on and see what he can come up with.
Check these stats out a little bit before he sits down. Yep, there they are.
So, Coach, tough one. You knew it was going to be tough. You knew you were down a couple players or down at least one and probably limited on some others. Still showed some fight in the girls. It's a tough way to lose one at home.
Tough loss. We have time. We got to work hard. We got to get better. All of us, me included, and it's got to get better. It's a tough one. So, just proud of a lot of their efforts. Obviously, I thought Lily did put a lot on her. She did some things and carried us in a lot of ways. And real proud of Cassie. I played her more than I wanted to, but she's rebounding well, and just you got to learn from it and get better from it.
Things you got to deal with every year. I mean, it's not like this flu season comes through about this time every year. Teams are missing players. It's tough.
Yeah. Knock on wood. Other than Gabby, the ACLs have kind of held on.
Please knock on something.
I do have a question I want to ask you about. We heard an inbound play call in that game called Carolina, and we wondered how the girls even got the ball in after it was something called.
Well, it didn't work, and it's very fitting to the year.
So no, I'm just messing with you on that. But no, in all honesty, the same thing was talking to Lily about. Regardless of missing a few people or some limited time for some few people, you got to be happy with the defensive effort from the girls tonight.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I'm happy.
Listen,
with it.
well, good, and and I'm sure it's. I'm down. I thought. I mean, we tied it up and we got in our 2-2-1, but I thought we kept in a swarm. We were 2-2-1 to 5, and we kind of stayed in the swarm of like trapping, where we could have just played our regular defense. And but again, it was I don't know. I think we gave up too many offensive rebounds. I think we missed a lot of opportunities early that we didn't capitalize on opportunities early, and then it kind of we had like a 5-point lead or something in the fourth quarter.
Had a 5-point lead. They had that 7-0 run, and then
and so. Again, we got to learn from it. We know who we're playing, and we're playing them, and so, I don't know if it changes the color of the jerseys or whatever, but we're the 2-3 game. We knew that before, and that it gave them confidence. If our girls didn't know where they've come before the game, they know now.
You told me a while back that it's, and I even mentioned of it in the pregame. This district for the last 5, 6, 7 years, it's been Anderson County, Spencer County, and then everybody else. Mm-hmm. It's not like that anymore.
Nope. Latier's done a good job, and I've told her that multiple times, and they just keep getting better, and they're not going away. I mean, their one senior is the poor girl who hurt her meniscus, so she's trying to get back for the end of the year, but that's their only senior. So they didn't have one senior on the court tonight. So those of us in the district that do have seniors, know what we're going to be facing against next year too. So, but anyway.
Speaking of that, the Stickdorn kid, I really like what I see.
I love it
too.
Been able to get some minutes for her each game, and then I haven't had that chance to do with the others kind of when I first pulled them up, but I did. I know, and so all these minutes are really, really good for her. I don't know if she'll realize exactly how well, but I mean these are valuable minutes.
And another one we got to tip our hat to. I mean, beginning of the game, kind of struggling a little bit offensively. Addison Mercer,
absolutely, get her in her corner, get that shot, and
off the bench, couple rebounds, the 3-point shot. I mean, she kind of sparked your offense in the first quarter.
I mean, we talked a lot. I mean, she loves that corner three, and we're very confident with her shooting it. And so, that was the first points of our game.
There's no hesitation with her shot.
Right.
And we do, not to knock anybody, we see that with a lot of other girls on the floor. They've got wide open looks. They don't take them.
Yep.
That ball hits her hands. If she sees daylight, she's shooting.
Yep.
And I like that.
Me too, and she knows it, and very confident. I'm pretty sure that was our first points of the game, and it was her hitting that, so I think. And so, super proud of her. She got good minutes from her. Continue to work with her and learning kind of on the 2-2-1. We've moved her around a couple different places on the 2-2-1 press. So but we'll keep working with her. I was talking with her about that as far as we're at the transition when the ball's on the other side. But proud of her. Proud of Brooke and Brenna. was good seeing them getting some run and getting them going. So yeah, just they're definitely positives and proud of them, no doubt about it. But I think we're all real disappointed. I think we let one get away. Honestly, we let our last two get away. So, but just got to get to the we had an excellent year, but I knew our schedule was getting tougher.
Yep.
And we had a close one with them at their place, with Woodford at their place to start the year, and a close one here. And so I'm sure the district tournament will be no different. So.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming up here and letting us in on what's going on in the locker room. And you've got a couple. You got a tough one coming up 2 days. Mercer County, always a tough opponent, and you got to go down there. And then another district game come Monday.
Yep. So just keep going. Hopefully we'll get everybody healthy, get everybody back going, and have a good practice tomorrow, and kind of get this behind us and refocus, and just use these next 3 weeks or so just to kind of work on us and
get better.
Get from there.
I used to tell my kids all the time, get 1% better every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes.
Well, I know there's 3 people out there watching right now that probably didn't like our comments about the Carolina.
No, they're all right.
Play, but
Mom, Jimmy, Lisa, love y'all. So talk to you in a little bit. So see y'all.
All right.
Thanks,
Coach. Appreciate you. Coach John Howie and our Kelly Hubbock coach's interview. And, John, this has been a tough week for us. The boys take one on the chin last night. Now the girls lose a tough one here tonight to Woodford County. Again, like Coach said, they're still in that 2-3 game. We're still going to play Woodford County. The game didn't mean as much as some thought it would, even myself, even a week ago. But now, as we're getting down closer to it, you got 3 weeks to get better for that 1 week.
Well, and
really,
that's
one game.
You've
got to beat Woodford County, or you don't go to the region.
That's right.
So Spencer County has got to win this game when they meet here in about 3 weeks over at Anderson County in the district.
That's right.
So all right.
But anyway,
that's all I've got, John. You good to go? We get to go home early tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. I'm looking forward to it. I was home all of about 10 minutes before I left to come down here for the game tonight. So, yeah, looking a little scruffy. I did get my shirt changed before I come, but that was about it. That Ford Motor Company comes calling every morning wanting me in there. So, but I don't know what it's like to be able to leave at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, come on now. Well, if you get up in the morning and get to work like I do, as early as I do, then you can go home early.
If you all out there only knew half of this story, you would be on my side, trust me.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So, final score tonight, Woodford County 35, Spencer County 31. We'll be back here Saturday as the boys take on Gallatin County. Game time is at 6:30. John and I will be on about 10 after 6. We'll see you then on GHP Sports.